in January.
Hey there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. During the 1930s, one of the biggest stars in the world was a tiny little girl. Shirley Temple was a precocious and determined little tyke who sang and tap danced her way into America's hearts during a particularly dark time in the country, the Great Depression. Up next, we have Temple, 12 years old at the time, starring in, admittedly, one of her least remembered roles. From 1940, it's a fantasy, The Bluebird. In a rare, and some would argue misguided, departure from her usually sunny and cheerful screen persona, Temple stars as a spoiled, selfish little girl, one who fails to appreciate all the good things she has in her life. To help find the soft spot in her heart, a magical fairy sends Temple and her little brother on a journey to find the bluebird of happiness. Admittedly, sending a young girl off on a magical journey through an enchanted land was a great idea for a movie. As a matter of fact, it was such a great idea that MGM made that very movie just the year before. It's called The Wizard of Oz. The Bluebird was very much an attempt by another studio, 20th Century Fox, to jump on that girl on an enchanted journey bandwagon and cash in on their own version of The Wizard of Oz. Not coincidentally, Shirley Temple herself had been considered to play Dorothy in Oz, but Fox, which held Shirley Temple's contract, turned down MGM's request. They thought, why lend her out when we can make our own magical story on our own lot? And that's essentially what they did. The Bluebird even mimicked The Wizard of Oz in style, going from black and white to color to bring life to an enchanted world. From 1940, also featuring Spring Byington, Nigel Bruce, and Gail Sondergaard, here's Shirley Temple in The Bluebird.